Through Urban League, I bought this house.
I can't imagine what would happen if the Urban League of Broward County wasn't there.
Because of the Urban League, I had a lot more opportunities.
You know, the Urban League helped me a lot.
The Urban League of Broward County has served this community for over 30 years. Our mission is to promote economic and social equality, and we do this in many different ways, but our four major areas are education, jobs, housing, and health.
I became disabled in '08. I started getting behind in my bills. Through Urban League, I bought this house. I own a $105,000 home, and I only pay $400 a month. I filed bankruptcy 3 times in 1 year, and they helped me repair my credit.
At the Urban League, one of the things that we believe is that every kid deserves a backyard. So our housing programs have been a backbone to the services that we provide.
I'm going to become self-sufficient through Urban League.
I was unemployed for almost 11 months. I'm a veteran from Iraq. I lost 1 vehicle. I have a mortgage, 2 car payments, and plus many other expenses. It was, I didn't think I was going to be able to to go on from that point on. Looking for a job, from my experience, was very frustrating. I reached the Urban League through a referral from the Workforce One. When I came in, the Urban League helped me a lot. They have a program to help veterans. I was referred to jobs, and luckily a temporary job opened up at the Urban League, where I was hired. I went from temporary to basically full-time.
Jobs is the pathway to economic freedom, and one of the things that we want people to know about our Urban League is that when they enter our doors, our job is to get them the opportunities and the training that would lead them to the marketable skills that will lead to high-wage jobs.
Now, my job, the Urban League basically entails dealing with helping new homeowners get into properties, finalizing the construction basically. Having a job, it's it gives you that confidence again, be able to provide for your family.
Not only I was pregnant, but because my grandmother was dying and she raised me from when I was a child, and there was nothing I can do to help her. And it was just really sad for me. And I just remember she passed away on November the 2nd, 2010. And my daughter was born on November 18th, 2010. They say that God takes one away so the other one can live. And I kind of believe that's what happened.
Health prevention is where we're going to focus most of our efforts. Right now we are very much focused on Black infant mortality, but we anticipate in the future that our health arena will actually be one of our more greater areas of growth.
When I was introduced to the Urban League of Broward County, it provided me with someone to talk to and express that to, whatever I was feeling at the time. It really provided that for me. Like I said, I was actually very depressed because not many people knew I was pregnant. I really didn't want to be pregnant at the time. So I really had a lot going on. I didn't have anyone to communicate with. My mom and I wasn't really talking. I remember the first time that I received that call from someone from the Urban League. I remember she called and identified herself. So she basically explained that I filled out a form with Healthy Start and said I was a little depressed, so she basically wanted to educate me about the program, developing a healthy pregnancy and developing healthy babies. Having her come to my house was really something for me to look forward to each week. When you're depressed and just feeling alone, that really tends to uplift you. You become like family, really, because you're telling it's someone you speak to on a daily basis almost. I can't imagine what would happen if the Urban League of Broward County wasn't there.
I want to attend Florida State University and get a bachelor's degree in engineering.
Education is definitely the equalizer, and we want to make sure that in our educational initiatives that we're serving from the younger ages to those individuals who have dropped out of school and even to adults.
The Urban League College Tour program takes place every Saturday at Deerfield Beach High School.
Group 1, please move to that table.
I always thought about college, but once I got into the program, I started taking it more seriously, and I didn't even know how to apply for college before this program. Aside from academics, it teaches my family how to prepare for college by teaching us about financial aid, how to go up to visit college, how to pay for books, scholarships, and stuff like that. Me not knowing my father, it always makes me want to push myself to work harder so I can eventually take care of my mom and be able to support myself.
I think it makes him more confident as a person. It's given him an opportunity to see more different types of community service that he can be involved in, and I think it's just made him grow as a person.
As you enter into the building, our lobby is very grand. As you go to the west of the building, you will enter a multi-purpose room that would allow for community events and community forums as well as training. To the east of our building, you go into what we call the room that says Imagine the Possibilities. Imagine the Possibilities are digital classrooms that are very much designed to engage our higher education institutions to be able to provide training in the heart of our community. If you go to the most eastern part of the building, you will actually walk into the area that we call the Center for Working Families. What we hope to do in our Community Empowerment Center every single day is that individuals and families that come, that their lives will be impacted so that they can impact others.
At the Urban League, opportunities are unlimited.